Alright, let's start working this unit test. That's actually fine. You know, I was thinking I could probably change up that state machine. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna have to do a bit of work on the state machine thing, but I could like standardize on that. So if you do that, it does all the bullshit of, then you just name your functions the same as the states. I kind of want to do that. Anyways, I could work on that forever. We'll work on it another time. All right. Ooh. I need to find out, I actually don't know off the top of my head the using syntax for an enum class might simplify things a lot. Let me go here. It's either that or this. Wait, what? What? Why? That should be there. Anyway, so then that would place it into here. Can you do it at a function? Names of the enumerator as if by declaration for each enumerator. Let's try it. I remember my own code, man. Okay, builder real quick. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'd like to just cut down on a lot of this. Why am I doing this? I probably have a mistake up there from dorking around. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can do that. So you can only do that inside a class or a struct? That's kind of stupid. You can use using declarations to get rid of excessive naming all over, except for class enums, which are like one of the places you would want to do that. Oh, actually, this is always wrong. Gotta rebuild that. Okay, a bit better. Oh yeah, because it's a reference. Dumb. Yeah, let's just make that more convenient. Which is dumb, but whatever. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so far so good. Oh, interesting. This should be true. Actually, let's reverse this. That's success. Let's make this one, this should be true. Alright, let me get my tea. Mm-hmm. Why do test suites do that? That's so annoying. They grab my output. Like, don't grab my output, man. There we go. Okay. So that's actually not working. Interesting. Alright, I think it's logging time. Yeah, this should result in it should result in 0 unless that's not being respected. I know, but it did say hit points is that. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, I made these different for no reason. Anyway. Gotta work on that some more later. Alright, failure. Yes. It is terrible output. So let me think. Run tests. Okay, that's what I want. Mason is doing... So it's Mason's fault. Alright, that's stupid. This is great output. Why is Mason grabbing that? So it's just not declared dead. Wow. Alright, are you grabbing my output? Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, I hate test suites that do that. Like, what do they expect you to do? Like... So dumb. Oh, I bet it didn't recompile. Okay. Because I was confused, because like this is from my code, so like why was my test suite hiding the output? No, but it should have rebuilt. Yeah, okay, there we go. This is what we want. Alright, good. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure my make file actually does... No, it does not. That is what we want. Alright, back in business. And are you being a... Nope, alright, great. Perfect. That's what we want. Alright, it took me a bit. Yeah, it should be dead. Interesting. Okay, so I bet if I move this here, it'll work, and I think that's probably the problem. I think build failed is doing a reset. This one, that should be false right now. Okay, so that means build failed is doing a reset. Right, okay, there we go. That's why unit tests are so nice. Okay, so in round. Alright, failure. Alright. Aha, right there. So how's the transition when you get hit and you have an error? It must transition right away. So if you're in round, yeah, so reset needs to happen at a different time. Let me look at the log. So we start. Right, we're in dead. And then starts. Okay. Right, because it's working here. Okay, so we want that. We want this to succeed. So you want to be able to say you take a hit, then when you're in the dead state. Yes, okay, great. This one. Okay. No. So we've got build failed. Yeah, so we go into the dead state. It might just be that I'm basically off by one. Take a hit. Then you're dead. Yeah, we need to stay in the dead state. Alright, so don't do this until build failed. We need something to get out of the dead state. So you could do dead here, and then I mark there. Where does build start? So then we do a reset there. Yeah, we can just epsilon into that. Okay, so else if Alright, so if we're in dead, it says build start. We want to reset and then go back to idle. Yeah, okay, great. So we stay in dead. And then else, I'm going to log this, but it should probably be an error. Print line, right. Reset and but I believe yeah, we need to do that basically. Yeah, basically this. I need to formalize that as like one function call that says what it's doing, which is basically an epsilon transition. At least I'm thinking that's what it is. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. Yeah, so if it's build failed, we stay in the dead state. Basically everything just stay in the dead state. Yeah, we don't reset until the next round. You know, honestly, it should just be this. It's not really an error yet. Let's just do that. So every event stays in the dead state, otherwise we do a reset and then go back into idle, processing the build start. All right, see how that works. Okay. That is correct. So now, when we do build failed, I might slam a few more events into that. Game event. Let's do like hit. Actually, let's do it here. Let's keep it like normal. Hit. Let's just do a bunch of hits. But those should all do nothing. And then let's come down here and let's go. Alright, so we should get like a whole bunch of dead events. They won't do anything because you're technically dead. And then do that. But then what I can do is I can start counting up like how many hits you've received and so on. And then finally build failed, we'll reset it. No, build failed won't reset it. Yeah, right here, next test we'll do build start. Yeah, so then you can rerun it. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, so that's normal. Cool, that's what we want. So you receive a bunch of hits, and then you're still considered dead. Your HP should be 0. Let's do it one more time. Let's require that there. And let's document it. Good. Okay. Let's just make sure it keeps saying dead. Yeah, let's just make sure that when we receive any events in the dead state, okay. Okay, so now we do build start, and that should trigger the idle state that's here. Alright, so it goes back into idle, starts back up. Awesome. Then, yeah, these two should now flip. We should have hit points 4 and is dead is false. There we go, nice. Oh, I think I got rid of that. Okay, so we've got, it does that, and then, yeah, let's do it one more round, build start, yeah, let's just redo this. Get rid of that, take one hit. Alright, so then we go through a full cycle. We should be dead. And also confirm this one more time. Okay. I could probably just do like a loop, like just do this 4 or 5 times. Yeah, that's stupid. Let's see, what is this cycle? First, build start, build hit, build failed, build start. Yeah, and then it should go back to the top. Yeah, we can just nuke all this. Toss it into a for loop, and then we can guarantee that it's and maybe later a bit of randomness, kind of do some fuzzing on it. Alright, build start, require, game event. Don't need that. Take a bunch of random hits. Build failed. And then it'll come back up. So the idea is you want to test basically reusing this state machine over and over. So we do build start. Confirm that after you start you have 4 hit points. Take 1 hit, you have 0 because I set the hit points to 4. Then these should be all ignored. Confirm that we still have 0 and is dead is true. Yeah, no, I think just do that for now. And then that's ignored. Is true. When you come back to the top, then it should reset. Let me just confirm reset does what I think it does. That's not really what I want it to do. I don't want the rounds to get reset. Am I tracking hits taken? Yes, I don't want hits taken to reset. Just your hit points and your streak. Okay, yes, that's nice. Okay, let's get this to compile and then let's add confirm streaks. Hits taken. Rounds are... Okay, let's try that. Okay, everything works. Okay. I think we need 10. Let's just do 5. Or maybe even just 4. Okay, so right here, we then need to... Streak should be 0. Rounds should equal I. And hits taken should equal I times how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 each time. But maybe move that there. Actually, yeah, I think like that. No, yeah, right here. We should maintain a hits taken. About right there. Okay, so that'll confirm that reset isn't doing too much. Yeah, streak. Uh-huh. It's off by 1. Now I need to confirm that hits taken is actually being maintained. Yeah. Now that's interesting. Should hits taken be a total for... Yeah, I'm misunderstanding how I was thinking about that. It should just say 5 right there. Until build start. Right, so it maintains hits taken is 5 until there. And hit should always run. Okay, that should work. Okay, cool. And then run it. No. So it's only doing it as 1. Alright, so that is not calculated correctly. Oh, because if you're in the dead state, should we continue to calculate hits in the dead state? I think so. But we shouldn't lower your hit points below. I mean, it is kind of funny to watch your hit points go to negative. Like after you die. You just keep taking damage. No, I think we'll just do hits taken Yeah, so if you're in dead, and we'll just calculate hits taken. Yeah, just like that. So it'll at least keep track of how many times you've been hit, even though there's no damage that's necessary. Am I just stupid? Oh, yeah. I am just stupid. Okay, cool. And then almost. And rounds are not being updated, so let's make sure that works. So on success and on failure, when am I calling failure? Oh, interesting. Yeah, because if I'm in the dead state, right, so if we died, build failure needs to run if I do build failed, which is going to be the next thing. Yeah, so this state is wrong. I'll receive a build failed. Okay, so we do that. We have hits. Those hits should be ignored. We should be dead, but then we should have build failed happen. And then we call build fail, not this one. We do a reset. I think that's more correct. So then the failure will come in the build failure, then we transition to idle, and then build start will handle idle. Okay, that makes way more sense. Oh, game event is yeah, build done. Yeah, so we should go, we get build done, we transition out of the dead state into failure, passing it on to failure. There we go. So that will basically queue up all the hit events in the dead state and then transition over to failure as soon as build done is called. Okay. So then build done comes through, it goes to reset. And then that comes into idle. So I think reset needs to, yeah, reset needs to be called. It is not. Interesting. Oh, I need to send... Build done, and then that should do it. Then it's done, it'll go back to the stop, and then do another run. There we go. Yep, so we stay in dead for a while. Transition out, we're in idle. Awesome. Let's just confirm it actually works. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's working great. So now we can work on the actual game. I think this pretty much tests all that, so this will be more game mechanics tests. Alright, so let me get that committed. Okay. Now we want to represent let's grab this and do another test. So that's you keep dying. Let's do this one is you don't die. Yeah, let's do a game engine with the normal hit points. Build start. Honestly, I could do this. Okay, so this is what's going to change. The streak will become I. We aren't going to get hit by any errors. Yeah, no hits. This will be false. This is build. Let me confirm that. Yep. Okay, we got build success there. No hits taken. So this should be 0. This should stay... Well, actually, we can just do this at the top. Awesome. All right, so this is the success loop. A build will start. You should have no hits taken, hit points to starting AP. I do think we need to test. Actually, let's just do that down here. Alright, start, success, and then that, and then done. So then we want to go for 10. And this is where we'll put what happens when you get a streak of like 10. We'll come up with like maybe a couple power-ups that you get, or some sort of like special thing. Maybe like more HP. Oh, I don't need to do that. Okay. And actually, I can get rid of my... Oh, no, we'll keep it. Okay, so let's say you have 10 rounds. That's what this does. Then here, we want to say... bonuses. So let's say 10% more HP, or you have +1 life. So you can actually go down to being dead, but then continue. What could be another one? So 10% more HP means you can take more damage. +1 life. Let's say... Or we can say 1 resurrection. Is that how you spell resurrection? Anyway. Maybe 1 free death. Yeah, we could say like the 1 free death, you can only get 1 of those. You can only have 1 of those at a time. So you can pick the 1 free death, but you could also say 10% more HP. I feel like everyone will just take 1 free death. Like every time. So I have to think about how that would work. Oh, you know, one thing I want to do is start making it that you pick like there's like a timer. And so you have like, you say, I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes making this thing. Kind of like, you know, the Pomodoro timer. Yeah, let's do 1 free death. But I think eventually it's going to be things like, this could be 10 more minutes on the timer. What's some other ones? I was thinking you could have it where it'll actually like keep you from accessing the internet, but I don't think that'll work. I think a lot of people would not play it. But let's say you get 1 free look at the internet. Well, you don't have a timer implemented right now, so yeah, 1 free death. Let's do that. But then if you've already picked that, you can't get it again until you die. And so the 1 free death setting would basically change the state machine so that it doesn't So when you die, I think it would probably just do a reset and pretend like it didn't happen. But I could also say it's still... No, I can say it basically does a reset or, yeah, reinitializes it. I'd have to figure out when that happens. So it could be that when you have one free death, you technically still die, but it doesn't affect your streak or anything like that. Because people still need to know that the build failed, right? But you just want to have it with no consequences. Okay. So if we have that, so what we need is we need a way to select the bonus. So something like choose bonus. And then we can have the bonus probably like maybe an enum of some kind. So it can be, yeah, more HP. Something like this versus I could rename this to yeah. What's better, temporary immortality or free death? Yeah, I think free death. Okay, cool. So we need some game bonus status. Then we'll have to change we'll have to set that status. And we can have it so that the bonuses stack. So I think we need to have bonuses, instead of choose bonus, let's do add bonus. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to have it where you add a bonus. So we're probably going to need a list of bonuses that you can get. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me go get some more tea real quick. Alright, so let's prototype. I'll make free death, but let's do more HP. That one's real easy. Okay, so we're going to do add bonus, more HP, and then require game dot hit points. Yeah, and that'll have to boost starting HP. Well, no, actually, no, I think, yeah, just it boosts your starting HP. Or I can keep track of, like, bonus. So it's starting plus whatever HP bonus you have, or times whatever HP bonus you have. Yeah, so we're going to say... Yeah, that'll be the test. All right, so that's what we're going to aim for. We're going to implement that. We're doing test-driven development. Let me get tea, and we'll drive that. And let's play the game. Let me comment this out real quick. No, I should just be able to do... Oops. Okay. So we're going to try to do test-driven development of the bonus streak feature. First things first, we need to add bonus. Alright, then we're going to need a class enum for that. I feel like the standard bonsu instead of bonus. Yeah, this should be all caps. Let's do that. Okay, we have game bonus, we have that. Then we need to implement it. Alright, let's start with one bonus and then we'll turn it into a list of bonuses, but well, we technically could just do it right away. You just boost the starting HP. But nah, we're gonna do it this way. Oh, but that should be a float. That'll be interesting because I have like all sorts of floating point errors. We'll have to... Okay, so then if we have that, and then okay, we'll start with that, and then we'll keep track of a list of bonuses that you currently have. Yeah, I think we have to do it this way because maybe when you have a failed streak, you lose all your bonuses. Or lose a random bonus, right? Okay, we'll start with that, and then we'll figure out how to advance that further. And then come down here. All right. So let's use a switch for the game bonus. Oops. Case. Alright, so if they request more HP, we take HP. I really need to start tagging these variables. I'm just like using them like an asshole. And C++ people are like, no! I tend to be a little too punk rock with my coding style sometimes. HP bonus. No, it should be plus 0.10F. Yeah, so every time you get the HP bonus, it's adding 10%. Alright, and then starting HP should get updated. Do we do it with during the reset? Yeah, during the reset, that's when we should do it. Times HP bonus. Okay, great. And then we might get an error there. That's fine because it's going to start off with 0, and then get reset. And then here, that's when it should change. The end of the round, when is reset called? When you're dead. No, yeah, it's only called on death. So we also need to and I'm hard coding this, so hold on. Yeah, that'll need to be redone. I probably need a calculation for max HP. Okay, starting HP. No, that does work, yeah. Because if you die, HP bonus. So then here... Yeah, we need to calculate max HP there. Let's add that in real quick. Oh no, we'll just come back to this. Okay, see if it works. It should be everything. Okay, we got a success. Alright, let me do a new terminal so we can run the test. Okay, failure, perfect. But we do need to then update the hit points. Yeah, right there. And then that should be... Yeah, we're going to definitely need to replace this with a max calculation function. Max HP function. Okay. All right, we got success. Alright. Okay, yeah. We have to do the max HP now because we're doing this all the time. So max HP is not starting HP anymore. Okay, let's add that. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, because HP bonus starts off as a... Oh, my math is way off, dude. Okay, HP bonus needs to be 1.0 at the beginning. Not 10, not 0, 1. And then you're adding 10%. Yeah, this needs to be 1.0. Alright, and then... Oh! that's fine. Alright, so that returns the max HP. HP bonus is 1.1. Alright, so every place that we're doing that needs to be turned into this. Yeah, I think we want to do that everywhere. And just use a ternary. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then that gets set to max HP, max HP, max HP. Alright, try it. Alright. And I'll probably I need to update the test. Okay, so let's do it this way. Now let's do both, actually. So that way we can confirm that the max HP calculation is still correct. And also, yeah. Okay, so then that implements, very simply implements that you get more HP. And then I'll have to work out, like, how does the state machine change? Like, should the state machine be the thing that determines whether you get the power up or not? No, I think that's external to the game engine itself. But I'll have to think about it. Okay, so then now the next one is one free death. Alright, so we're gonna, let's see, add bonus. Alright, we'll go here to add bonus. Not sure what it should do there. Probably just set a variable for now. Yeah. Alright, we'll calculate that. So when we hit the dead state, we'll calculate whether you get a free death. And then transition out. And then this will be free death. But eventually there's going to be so many bonuses that we're going to want to list and calculate them that way. I think that's it. And but then when you die, that gets reset. So go up to the death state. You're dead. I only call reset in death. I wonder if I should just get rid of that, because I keep confusing myself as to what reset does. But yeah, okay, so free death is then false. Okay, so right there resets the free death. But then we sort of have to figure out, like, how do I handle you just hit the dead state, but you have a free death? Yeah, it could be that it eats all your, yeah, let me look at this real quick. So if you're in a round, you get hit. If you die, I can either do it here, or if you have a free death, it doesn't transition into the death state. But then it would have to heal you. So I gotta think, does it basically just restore your hit points? Yeah, maybe like what it does is it eats the death and eats all the hits, but then it restores your hit points back to like 50%, right? So that your next round you're back to about 50% instead of 100%, which is kind of a bit much. So can't be here. It has to be in the dead state. So dead here. Yeah. So when the build is done, if free death, otherwise this. But it still transitions to the failure state. So you know that you got a failure. It's just you don't actually die. So we'll have to work with, because I think the rest of the game checks if you're dead. And it goes if is dead. So I think is dead also needs to know that you're in the free death. Okay, so free death equals false. Okay, so that will reset your free death state. And then HP hit points will equal max HP times 0.5. And I have to think if also you lose, like, do you lose all your bonuses or you just lose the free death? Okay, so that'll do all that. Let me look at what reset is doing. Yeah, probably that. And it should also do this. So then maybe that just needs to go into reset. So the build fails. Let me see, what does failure do? Rounds and streaks get reset. I think I'm resetting rounds and streaks a little too often. Yeah, I think reset. Either the reset function needs to die and I just do it here, or the reset function needs to do this free death calculation. Okay, yeah, let's have reset do this. Right, so if you get a free death, then the reset does that, otherwise it does this. So your streaks will stay. Yes, alright, so you don't lose your streak, because that's one of the things, but you do get 50% of your hit points. Okay, and both of those conditions really just reset that. Nice, okay. So that means any place where I'm setting streak equal to 0. Okay, so then this just needs to call reset. And don't do this. Got it. Alright, so your max HP will go to half. But your streak will be maintained. And, what was the thing? Oh yeah, is dead. So then this needs to change. What's the logic? It's like free death. Or, I think you just do that. Free death will always be true. Whenever it's false, it'll then do hit points. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm just going to use the if statement. What do we do if there's a free death and someone say if is dead? Right. Can we do a ternary on that? And then, what is clearer? I think that's the equivalent of no, that wouldn't be. Yeah, that wouldn't be equivalent because you're asking if it's dead. So if they have a free death, then is dead will always be false until that gets reset. Otherwise, it's hit points, just determined by hit points. Okay, yep, we have to do that. Okay, so the free death bonus. Okay, so once we add that, confirm that the game.free death is true. And then, I guess we'd have to probably, let's go back up here and we'll set this to just have, like, you only have 4 hit points. Okay, and then okay, that should be calculating all that. So then we want to start a round. Let me think. Yeah, we want to do build start. Hit. Error. Error. Then build failed. And finally build done. Alright, so they can do that, and then we'll do some tests in between there. So the streaks should be maintained, and you should only have 50%. Let's get that to compile. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, that's because 10% isn't enough to push it up. Also, I wonder if that's going to be... so we got to set it to... I think if I do 10, then that'll become 11. Floating point math, man. And then we're going to have to get hit at least 3 times for us to die. Alright, everything passed. Let me see. Okay, so at this point, we want to say not... no, sorry. We shouldn't be considered dead there. Without the free death. Also, game.streaks should equal 10. And then I think down here, game dot hit points equals that. Oh no, not that. Let's do it there and also there. Yeah, so your streaks shouldn't change. Your hit points should be at half. Okay. And that made me spill my tea. That's so weird. It actually scared me. Alright. I keep calling that streaks, but it's the streak. I think I need to come up with a softer sound than that. What am I doing, dude? Alright, I'm making dumb mistakes. Although I've been making dumb mistakes the whole time. Okay. Okay, so the HP calculation is wrong at this point. So when is reset called? Yeah, after build done. Hit points shouldn't be -1, they should be getting reset. So it looks like this is not running. Oh, and also, yeah, so hit points isn't being reset here. So let's do a log. All right. Build start. Hit. When's that failure? 77. Yeah, build done isn't starting. What's the oh, because idle. Ah, okay, hold on. Yeah, idle has to transition to dead even if you have a free death. Yeah, but it's doing this. So instead of is dead, yeah, these all... So here, let's do that so I know not to change that until I can sort of sort out. So no matter what, when our hit points go below 0, we transition. Yeah, we do that, and then... Yes, and then when we come back, then it'll correctly run reset, which will then update the streak. Yeah, so then it'll say, we're not dead, our streak is still 10, build failed done, streak is 10, free death should get reset to false, and we should be at half of our HP. Close. Okay, so this calculation is wrong. weird. That's max HP times half. Floating point, man. We'll have to look at hit points and max HP. Oh, this is comparing into float. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh well. Almost. And then the hit points equals... Wait, what? Eh? Interesting. How did that make that happen? Zero equals 4. Yeah, so it looks like game hit points equal 4. Alright, let's log reset. It looks like that's not being run. Oh, I know why. This should be less than or equal to 0. Because... yeah, that's what this is doing. Okay, great. Alright, everything works. Okay, so now I just got to think about how that'll work visually in the game. Probably like a couple cards pop up and then you pick one or the other. And then a way to indicate which ones you have active. Another thing that I should do is get deaths to work. Yeah. All right, what time is it? 4. Yeah, I think I'll stop there. Okay, cool. So now we just got to work on the UI. Think I gotta get that self-portrait up. Move that over to here. Maybe not that far. Maybe like right here. And then this part, turn it into sort of like a status panel. It'll show like, basically I think all these stats can possibly move up to there. And I could also like, yeah, I'll have to sort it out, but maybe the stats move up here, and then like your, you know, your power-ups, like what kind of things you have, 10 HP, so I can show those going away. And then I was thinking I could just put the build log right here, so you can like scroll it, but I also sort of like, I like an HP bar right there. So anyway, some kind of redesign on that to match having these new components. Actually make it look like a real game. That'll mean handling input, which is something I haven't done yet. Like mouse clicks on the buttons and things like that. Actual layout engine stuff. Okay. Let's look at my bug list. Oh yeah, log doesn't scroll. I have to sort that out. Yeah, and working on the finite state machine. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, timer aspect. Alright, that's the next thing I probably want to do. Okay, I do that. Alright. And actually, alright everybody, thanks for tuning in and enjoying it. Let me know if you try the game out. Have suggestions or ideas. Link is in the pinned comment, assuming you can still see it. Yeah, it looks like you can. And hope to see you next time. Oh, hey, Gaga. I'm actually about to sign off, but if you got a question real quick, go for it. But I may be back in a couple hours to take a gaming break, if you want to come back then. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 hours, play some Valheim. I'm going through an amazing Valheim playthrough. And then probably back to doing some C++ tomorrow. So yeah, see you then.